My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slice and Dice, where I think I found the mode that I want to play in order to choose the Gambler twice, and choose Looters twice, and choose Dabbler twice. You know who might be able to do that kind of thing? Having 10 heroes in raid mode? That might be able to do that kind of thing. Obviously we get double the heroes, we get double the monsters, we get no items, we only get level ups. And we should change the UI scale down. I've done this on hard before, so let's try on fair. Okay, let's change that UI scale as well. A little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. That'll do. So, which of these disproportionately disfavor the enemies whilst favoring us? Slippery dice cannot lock more than 2 dice at a turn? No. Obviously, that's not going to be us. Boss smash, get +3 to your sides in boss fights. I mean, that's nice, but don't think it'll really help. If I re-roll, because 3 right sides all being blank is pretty harsh as well. I'm gonna take the re-roll. Heavy dice, you can only roll 1 dice at a time. Obviously, I can't do that here. On turn 2, all enemy monsters are immune. Add a single monster to each fight. That seems easy. Monsters only have single use on all sides. Broken Heart. Equipped to a character and they'll be immune to healing. Maybe we go turn 2 immunity, because it is only 1 character here, a single character that's added to each fight, I imagine. So this seems like it would be the best. But Broken Heart and Wisp, as well as turn 2 immune, probably significantly easier. It does add double Wisp. Okay, so I was probably better off not doing the other availability. Okay. Immune to healing. I'll give this to the healer on the bottom side. We're up against 8 bees, 2 archers, and 2 wisps. There will be 2 wisps in every fight. I'm not going to mention the 2 wisps ever again. They're just in every fight. Okay, Wallop, that's a great sign for you to keep. Buckle, I would actually prefer you defend this turn if possible. Thief, that's your best side. Everyone else can roll. One more push. Okay. How many people can I save now? Oh, slice. 1 damage to all enemies. That's great for us. Huge spell. In fact, if I damage both of these wisps, I can slice 1 more time. So that means that I do that first, and then I'll slice twice. Making it very easy to take down both wisps. Turn 1, hell yeah. Ninja versus Collector. Ludus is a level 3, Dabbler is a level 2. And Gambler is level 2. Yeah, so I shouldn't upgrade my orange characters until I'm offered Gambler or Dabbler. So that means I'm taking Collector. Four wolves, 2 rats, 2 wisps. I said I wasn't going to say it, I did anyway. Collector with the growth side, especially when I have a redo, seems good to me. I'd love to prevent a death this turn. Let's get the ruffian to just take an enemy out for free. Heck, I can actually let them do that again. Take out the other wisp. AoE the rats down. We can defend clumsy. Probably best done that way. And then we've got access to a slice here. I'm going to gain 1 reroll for a future turn and set myself up for the possibility of slicing multiple times on later turns. Our spells are going to be very, very, very important because they are one of the ways that I am most capable of disproportionately affecting the enemies. Sadly on this turn, I'm just going to have to stun 1 enemy and then try and get as much health as I can. And then I'll gaze a bunch of times. 2 usable dice remaining, it doesn't matter. Neither of them would accomplish anything. All of the enemies are immune, and all of my characters that could self-shield with their die had done so. Nothing wrong with rolling a bunch of blanks as well. That's more than fine by me. Okay, let's look for as much mana as I can get. That's 3 slices. And then we'll take 1 wolf down, spread the damage, spread the damage. Instance, instance, and wolf dead. Oh, okay, I'm really excited to have Sparky here. Because Sparky has the ability Zap. For 1 mana, kill an enemy with exactly 2 HP, cooldown. So I'm only able to do it once a turn. It won't affect the thorns because they are defended against damage. Sorry, defended against abilities. However, the real power in this is I'm capable of killing a target on turn 2 even though they're immune. Because I'm not dealing damage to them, I'm just killing them. Sparky also benefits from having a charged, or 2 charged sites. They do 0 damage at the moment, they are charged, +1 pip for each stored mana. If all of my other characters store mana, then Sparky is capable of doing a lot of damage. Two wisps and 4 thorns. Cantrip was always going to be a problem there. Just going to pop a couple of you off the field, thank you. Use a charged attack against that wisp. I'll zap to finish it off and leave myself with enough mana still to gather next turn, just in case. I'm just going to accept this turn because I can, because it's not getting much better than this, but I'll show that after I do that big gather, boom, giant side, ready to do a bunch of damage to these enemies. That'll do. Sparky takes out the thorn. And the wisp takes the rest of our damage. Sinew and Warden. I can take Sinew. AoE's nice, 4 damage is nice. A lot of it is nice. I mean, it probably easier to trigger a cleave chain with 10 heroes. I say probably, what I mean is it is. Dang, Clumsy takes themselves out that turn. Hero was hoping that wouldn't happen. Okay. I'll do my 6 damage to the troll that's been damaged. I'll zap one of the wisps and burst another one. Defend the initiate so it doesn't die this turn. Continue working on the troll. This next turn is just defend. Wallop. You'd have to get 2 more max HP Wallop in order to be able to stun an enemy, which would be nice if you could do, but you can't, so we'll give up on it. I'll take blank sides because they just represent 2 mana for me right now. Mend. Set a hero to 5 HP. That'll do enough to keep us alive this turn. Oh, why did the troll that's attacking all of us have to be the one that's healthy? I got 8 damage, single use. That'll have the ability to take out the top troll. And then... oh, we do have the ability. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, zap. We have exactly enough to take the other troll out as well. Dabbler! Yeah! Now I gotta pick it a second time. We're making progress on the achievement. I'd love to defend enough to get these militia to run away. I can do 5 damage to a single target immediately. I should probably take out a shade. I can stun the other shade, in fact. But if I just double defend the initiate here, I make a militia run away and I don't have to do anything about that shade yet. The other militia, I can make you run away next turn. That's fine. So I'm looking to stun one of the wisps and kill the other. Zap. I'll also be able to use a zap to take out one of the wisps next turn, so I can get everything except the shade. Just about defending the initiate. Mm-hmm. 1 and 2 and 3. There goes that one, and then I zap. Oh, it has to have exactly 2 HP. It's not 2 or less. Okay, so unfortunately that will be slightly worse. let's give healers some more HP. I can't heal you, healer, but I can set your health value to 5. 7 health on the enemies. We'll be able to easily kill them this turn. Nothing doing on this one. In fact, I'll just accept whatever we get. Monk and Jester. So the monk is probably the egg of the lich? Oh boy. The monk is probably the most valuable one here, what with the shield 1 repel, because it can hit more targets at the same time. So it's a little it's a little better. It scales better with the amount of enemies, is what I'm saying. So we have 3 people attacking the thief this turn. That'd be a good target to repel. There's the repel. I want mana. I did want more mana than that, but I'll take it. Zap a wisp. And I'm gonna need to take another one of you off the field, aren't I? Sure. I don't need to let the wisp live through the next turn, though. Okay, 2 ogres. I'm not going to be capable of dealing them damage this turn. Unfortunately, that egg... God damn it. Okay, I need a stun on Wallop. Otherwise, that egg is going to become a lich. I think I probably could deal with the lich, to be frank with you, but I don't want to have to. That'd be better if I didn't have to. Well, please roll a stun. Interesting. It's fine. Life will just be very hard for a while. I hear you, Sinew. Me too. Do I just get a bunch of additional rerolls for next turn? I'll give 3 extra HP to the thief, and then I'll gain 2 additional rerolls for the next turn. Well, at least the Lich isn't attacking us this turn, because the Lich does have a hit all enemies. And I really don't want to see hit all enemies come up. Blanks are pretty good. Blanks are at least 2 damage. Well, Sparky, you should continue to roll, because you've got your charged side still coming up. I'll take the mana gain side instead, though. Alright. All 3 targets are attacking Sinew, giving me a good target for that. I can follow up by taking out the Ogre. And what's more, follow up by taking out another Ogre. I can also take out the Goblin, leaving me with just the Lich and 2 additional summons next turn. And I'll heal up the Wallop. So now this is just a boss fight I have to do. Honestly, I think we're definitely fine now. I think the danger has passed. Gather gives me a whole mess of mana there. Burst all of the bones down. Leaves me with just Collector and Healer, and I'll do 2 more damage to the Lich. 5 damage to the Lich. I take no damage. I leave myself with 2 mana for the Gather next turn. I mean, I can't say I'm mad at this. The Lich, still having not used the 1 damage to all enemies weaken, is so good. Oh, that's so big. It's huge. Four damage to a single target is very nice here. I'll just gather all of my stuff first, but 4 damage to a single target allows us to take out the bones, which then summons another bones, because it does enough damage to the Lich to get the Lich to summon the bones. Then I did the same thing last turn. Take out a bones with 2 spells, and then another bone with 1. Woohoo! At the end of the day, I leave myself with 2 mana. The Lich now only has 7 HP remaining, summons 2 bones. Oh, I'm so glad that we're gonna manage this fight. I'm still looking for blanks. As with those blanks, I've gathered enough damage for Sparky to be able to take out the backline by themselves. There goes the enemy, and a couple of bursts to take out the final bones, and we managed to get through. Gambler! Yeah! That's the other upgrade I need. Alright. We made some significant progress. I need to pick Dabbler twice, and I need to pick the Gambler twice in order to unlock these items, so this must be the first time I pick the Dabbler and the first time I pick the Gambler, in which case, ooh, oops. Eggs of Slates. I'm so glad they're not opening. I can kill those with just Zap, for what it's worth, though. Which is pretty cool. 2 targets, both hitting Wallop. More damage to this quartz, and then boom, split that damage. I don't really want the quartzes to live if they don't have to. Take out one of the wisps. And in fact, I'll also take out one of the eggs. And then stun one of the snakes that's trying to poison. All of this is in service of making sure that I have access to the ability to kill that other egg next turn. Just in case it decided to try and summon a slate. Thankfully it didn't. I'll go for all the additional rerolls next turn. Should make it very easy to be as picky as I need in order to win the fight that turn. Dabbler, Sinew, Monk, and Sparky all hit their best side. So does the Gambler, finally. Collector, you can keep the 2 damage. And sure, I will keep the 4 healing on the healer, despite the fact that I really didn't want to. Monk, you defend Sinew, doing 2 damage to the fields. Single instance of 5 damage takes out the middle line snake. Single 3 damage. If I do enough damage to take out the bones, then I set another target to zap value, which is nice. And have exactly enough mana to burst the rest of them down. Hell yeah. Medic has the 1 mana renew, set a hero to 4 HP. Heal 2 regen, heal 2 and cleave twice, as well as 2 mana. And then the Fae has 2 1 damage weaken sides to heal 1 mana gain and to heal 1 boost. Here's the reason that I will be taking the Fae. The Fae also has the ability Circle. For 2 mana, add self-heal to all allied sides this turn. You can only cast it once per fight, but it'll be really relevant. Because it scales better with the entire party because it affects all of them. 2 Wisps, 2 Fanatics, and a Bell. I can use the Phase Weaken in order to stop the Bell from summoning an Imp. Or I could take 1 damage away from the other Bell's ability to hit all of us. I do like mana. Ooh, we did manage to get a 5. Take out a Wisp on the top line. Follow up with a 4 and a 2, takes out the other Wisp, all the while getting more mana. Play especially defensive this turn, I don't think. I'll just have to find a way to kill Fanatics next turn. No, I can't. They'll be immune to damage. I think one of these Fanatics I have to have take itself out this turn. I can't deal with their damage onslaught next turn. I can like try and defend the Initiate that way, but it's not going to save them. Maybe I have to have both of them taken out. Should save the initiate so that I still have access to gather. Fanatics are always going to be a problem. So we're in a fight here where the bells are allowed to be as powerful as they are, and the fanatics allowed to be as powerful as it is because of the amount of healing. Because of the amount of damage they do to themselves. And here they've negated a lot of the damage they do to themselves, so it's pretty sad. While rolling the death prevention would probably be the best. Circle for some self-heal. Yeah, the fact that the bells hit all enemies, and were both immune on turn 2 does mean I can't remove either of them. And I'm not seeing our way out of this one. I'd love to say I see it, but I do not. Does anyone have even a slight chance of taking this fight home? The answer is no. Ah! The gambler. Not even gonna do 5 damage to him and watch him die. Nope, we're just gonna die to the bells. Leave both of them on exactly 1 turn remaining in HP. Raid unfair. Did manage to give me the old boot, but I gotta say, we did get 1 pick of Dabbler and 1 pick of Gambler, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm not entirely beyond the possibility I do the same in the next round. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slice and Dice 3.0. The top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past is the name of the people supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at above the thank tier. And a special thanks this episode to Tristan. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.